Good morning, Bob. How are you?
Good, Tom. How are you today?
This is kind of an interesting piece of real estate. Very unique. We don't see these that often.
Right. A lot going on here. I got a two-story, just under 2,700 square feet,
Right.
3 bedrooms with a master suite, 19 by 23, a family room, dining room, living room, and 2.5 baths.
And you're on You're on 7 acres, right?
Just under 7 acres of land
Yeah.
in Port Dickinson. Got two garage outbuildings, a 30 by 40 Morton building.
Wow.
That has a lift in it for car enthusiasts.
Okay.
Got a 4-car garage. In addition to that, that holds 8 cars. Each bay is a double bay.
So is it an 8-car or a 4-car, Bob?
Yeah, it could be.
We'll call it an 8-car. Yeah.
Yeah, with a huge loft upstairs. And then we got the original carriage house that was on the property in 1940.
So the history here is this was part of a large family funeral home business.
That's
and
right.
This was where the owner lived and kept other properties for their own uses.
That's right. Right,
And
to support the business.
It's got a really nice private access. So you drive through and you're behind,
Yep.
and yet you've got the property goes all the way to the river, and there's a flood wall.
Right.
And so I think it's kind of an interesting piece. This would be ideal in my mind for somebody who wants to live right where they work and yet not have the business in the house.
Right, because you got the outbuildings, you got storage for, say, if you own a construction company or a business that requires extra vehicles, you got a place to store them and work right out of the house.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a great opportunity for somebody.
Very secluded, quiet,
And yet you're right in town,
and right in town.
at the end of your driveway.
Yep.
And this house, let's get back to that because I wanted to hit all that now. And in the 4 or 8-car garage with the loft.
Yes.
What's in the loft?
It's empty now, but it can be converted. There's electric, sewer, and gas up.
So it's got all the pieces.
So it could be an extra. You could convert it to an apartment if you wanted to.
Okay.
In the outbuilding, the Morton building, the 30 by 40 Morton building, has heat, electric, and sewer as well,
And a lift.
and a lift, car lift.
So even if it's just a car enthusiast that wants to be in town,
Yep.
near his
Good.
whatever.
Stores whole fleet right on site.
Okay, that's great. Let's talk about this first floor first.
Okay, first floor, you got the kitchen, a eat-in area right off the kitchen, plus a formal dining room area. In the back of the house is a 19 by 23 family room with a fireplace.
Oh, yeah, very nice room.
Yeah, very nice room with a very big picture window overlooking the backyard. You also overlook the carports that are out there. There's a 4-car carport that's on the property next to the house.
And to the right of this house, there's what they call a porte cochere,
That's
where
right.
you drive the car under
Yep,
and
stay
can
out of the
get
rain.
out. Right, right.
Right.
So it's historical too. It's
Historical.
Kind of a long,
Actually, the part of the house was the original ice house back in the day, and where they stored the ice from the river.
Why don't
Got
we
a
go?
little history there.
Why don't we go take a look at the
Take a
master
look.
suite? So Bob, we've got 2 ways to get to the master here, as I see it. There's a staircase that comes up that we just came up, and there's what would be, I guess I'll call it the study for the master.
Study, yep. There's
Or a
also
nursery.
The laundry room is in that transition room where there'd be the study or
Oh, right here, yeah.
the laundry
Okay.
area or craft room, whatever you would want to use it for.
And then you've got the spiral staircase that goes down to that gorgeous rec room that we saw.
Room, a 19 by 23 family room downstairs, spiral staircase going right down into that room.
Look at this fireplace.
A nice fireplace.
Oh, and you.
There's a balcony that goes out to the I guess they call it a Juliet balcony.
Oh, okay, okay.
That goes out, overlooks the backyard, right off to the master suite.
I didn't know you were so romantically inclined, Bob, but you
Well,
knew
hey,
about
you
the
know.
Romeo-Juliet balcony. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Got to be technically correct. Plenty of storage,
very nice.
built-ins, sinks, double sink, shower stall in the master suite, working wood fireplace. There's also a working wood fireplace downstairs.
Right.
And a gas fireplace in the dining area.
So lots of fireplaces, lots of nice space, and you're right on Chenango Street, but you're in a beautiful spot.
Beautiful spot, secluded.
You're all the way in the background of the funeral home up front. Perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. It's kind of like you're living in the country. You got 7 acres to roam around and nobody bother you.
That's correct.
You go fishing at the river.
Yep.
And you can have your business or whatever it is you want and all those other buildings, rentals, etc.
Right.
Even
But
car storage for
Yeah,
somebody.
but you're high and dry.
I could see somebody really liking
Yes.
this setup that wants to stay in town.
Yep.
Thanks, Bob.
Perfect. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.